are back with our Doodles mini camp with Explore More. This is my friend Jack, and we're at Thomas More University getting ready to draw. Today we're going to draw people, and this is a little challenging because it can get really complicated. You can try to draw really realistic people, but we're going to try to give you a really basic way to draw a face, and then hopefully you can go around your house and draw more people's faces. So, all right, you ready?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so we're just going to walk you through this really quickly. The first thing that you need to draw is the shape of the head. And people's heads are actually different shapes, if you notice. My brother's head is shaped more like a square, and mine is more long. People just have different head shapes. So if you make a shape and you think, this is not the perfect head shape, that's probably okay, because probably someone in the world has that head shape. But we'll see. Yep. So we're going to go for like a general, like an oval. That's pretty basic. And I'll straighten out this line. Ah. Awesome. One thing that you learn when you study drawing is that people's proportions tend to be pretty similar. And so if you look at somebody's head, and in your head you divide it into 3 parts. So if we've got, okay, if this is the top and this is the bottom, I'm going to divide this in my head into thirds, okay? So we've got like that, and that, which is about even. Doesn't have to be perfect because people's faces are different. So that looks pretty good. You can stick with that. I like that.
Just a little bit more.
All right. Sounds good. Okay, you don't have to draw these lines, Jack, but you can just, this is just to give you a visual. All right, so this third is where I'm going to put the eyebrows. So I'm going to draw 2 little eyebrows that look like that. Yep. And then the mouth is going to be kind of around that third, but I might just ignore that and then just see what happens. All right, so you've got eyebrows. The way you're going to do your eyes is you're just going to draw like little almond shapes with a circle for a pupil. If you want to get really fancy, you could draw, so you've got in your eye, you have your iris, and it's around your pupil, so you could draw the pupil in the middle. Most of the time, actually, so I'll do this one differently, we don't see the full iris and pupil. So you would have like, more like that, where you see part of the little circle. Okay. All right, so those are going to be our eyeballs. I'll give Jack a minute. Okay. You can draw eyelashes if you would like. Mostly eyelashes are tiny, so you don't see them as much. Yeah. You can even draw closed eyes if you don't want to draw the eyes. Just draw the little circle there. That's easy. Awesome. Nice. Beautiful. Okay, so now, if you notice, your eyebrows come to the center of your face, and then they kind of follow your nose down. So we're going to pretend, so I'm going to draw an invisible line right here, and then I'm going to kind of show where my nose goes down. It's like a really faint line. There you go. That looks good. All right, this is a little bit hard, and people's noses are different, so there's a lot of different ways to draw noses. But one way is you could have a little circle for your nostril and then draw the inside of the nostril. So it's like, it's a little curve this way and then a little curve that way. And we could do it the same that way. So it's one way you could do it. Awesome. Yep, and that's another way. There's lots of ways you can draw noses. So, and this is my trick for drawing a really easy mouth, because mouths are also really hard sometimes. So the way I like to do it is you draw a little, it's like, you could almost do a straight line, but it has a little bump, and then draw a lip underneath. pretty easy. If you step away from it, it still looks like a person with a face. So that's the way that we'll learn how to draw mouths for today. Okay. I think my head is a little bit big for my face, but that's okay. I'll just add hair. All right, so if you would like ears, if I'm looking at you directly, you can't see my ears that much. So you just add little tiny things on the side, kind of like that. Maybe a little bigger, depending on how old your person is, because really tiny kids have really tiny ears. Okay, and then you draw hair, which could be crazy, or you could just draw it like, you can draw whatever you want. Okay, so my person's hair is going to be like this, and it's tucked behind your ears. Okay. And you can get really detailed. So, so this is where I normally go and I look at people, because for me, it's sometimes hard to imagine how to draw a person without looking at someone. So I'll go and I'll look at my sister, and she has straight hair, and so I'd kind of look at what her hair looks like, and I'd draw her hair. Or I would go find somebody with curly hair and look at what curly hair looks like. You know, Jack could draw his hair. What?
Or just do a bald person.
Or a bald person. That's also extremely easy. That's a good tip.
Yeah.
Love it. Awesome. So these are our tips on how to draw people. For more, stick with Explore More, Doodles Mini Camp. We will talk to you guys later. Bye.